The government has set the 2047 as the time to become a developed nation. We as a Navy, we have taken a commitment on ourselves to be a Atmanirbhar Navy by 2047. Can we achieve it? We will certainly strive to in that direction. What are the challenges? We've started making our own ships from 1960s onwards. The first ship was Ajay, which was commissioned in 61, 62. And since then, we've been building bigger and bigger ships. We moved on to, that was just a patrol boat. From there, we moved on to corvettes, to landing ships, tanks, to the Nilgiri class frigates, to corvettes, to, destroyers, tankers, and finally now the aircraft carrier Vikrant. So we have come a long way over a period of time. Now, when you build a ship, there are three aspects to it. One is called the float component, second is called the move component, and third is called the fight component. So in float component, we are at well above 95%. That is, the steel is made in India. We have made our own steel, DMR 249 Alpha and Bravo. The steel was developed in India by DRDO, Midani Labs, by the Navy and SAIL. In fact, now we've gone on to the new version of that, DMR 301 as well, which is used for submarines for greater depth and so on. So all ships, submarines hereafter, the steel will be 100% made in India. So the hull part of it is completely, will be made here. We don't have to import steel at all. When you talk of the move component, we are somewhere around 65%, I would say, because we are yet to make marine diesel engines of the requisite capability, or a gas turbine, marine gas turbine, or for electric propulsion. But we are on the way now. Because all the other things like shafting, propellers, control panels, all those things are being made in India now. There's no problem. Stabilizers and so on. So only issues we face with these engines, and we have already gone on to make these in India. There's a make one project which has been initiated. There are plenty of takers in the industry, and this is being pursued. So we are hopeful that in about 4 to maybe 6-7 years time, we'll have our own engines which we can, thereafter use in our ships. The third component, of course, is the fight component, which means the radars, the fire control system, the computer, fire control computers, the combat management system, and the weapons, and so on. In that, we are somewhere around 55%. We make our own guns, we make our own ammunition, we make the torpedoes, we make torpedo tubes, rocket launchers, rockets, etc. But the more complicated, guided weapons like the SAM systems, etc., we have some way to go. So therefore, that is the area of focus, and we are quite sure that we'll probably, reach a fairly high level of Atmanirbhar than that, and the idea is that the key components definitely should be made in India. Rest, whatever is available otherwise, commercially off the shelf, etc. So that, it's not a challenge.